Hi. Hi. How are you? This is not going to be sound free, ambient sound free recording. That's the first one. But I will try this video because it's a video was born when I saw Catherine Brains. I will put the link to her or in the comments or in the description because I am recording from StreamYard, so I'm not sure I will be able to put it in the description, but you will have the link. She is a collage artist, exceptional. And I've been following her a long time, and I learned a lot with her. And she's always trying to do several different ways of mark making to achieve collage papers. So in her last video, she is doing glue resist. It's the second video of glue resist. This one is with washable glue. It's worth to go, subscribe, watch her. You will like her. Anyway, I mentioned in the comments if I asked her if she knows the technique of resist with Vaseline and alcohol. So after a few explanations more, because I was very laconic, I explained her how the technique works as a resist, but I didn't demonstrate that. I have an old live stream of mine that I found for her, but I couldn't put in the comments because of the link. So I decided that it's very, very old. I don't speak English very well. Okay, less than now. And yeah, it was a trip to watch myself with 90 pounds more or so. I respect myself in the past because they were my choices, and fortunately one day I chose to do a change. So now I'm healthier. I feel better. Anyway, I don't want to go for the tangent. We are going to relearn or learn for the first time the technique of resist with Vaseline plus alcohol. Okay? The two together. Let's see if I have some thing like a palette knife or something. I think I have something better. I have a knife. This is a very nice knife. So what I have, because I couldn't find a jar, a little jar with a closure, but I use this for the first time. I can use it now too. I know that after use, I will seal the aluminium with itself, and then I can put it in on a nylon bag. Of course, it will happen that I will finish to put everything close and everything, and I will find my jars. Anyway, Vaseline never dries, okay? It's petroleum, so it's water resistant, but never dries. So if I put this on a paper Yeah, it will be resist the paint, but it will be like have Vaseline all the time there. I don't think it's nice. Anyway, I'm no expert. I have my first live, the first time I explained this, I had the link for the one that did it for the first time too. But okay, this is the alcohol, of course, and I open it. So you need to add alcohol to the Vaseline because that changed the Vaseline and then dries. So it's the alcohol. So I am going to put a little bit like that, and start to prepare it. And I'm going to add a little bit. It's about 10% of what you put of Vaseline, but the key to know where it's what when it's okay or enough, it will turn white. You see that the petroleum jelly, it's yellow, and you can see right now how the color, it's almost black. So that's the indication that we are on the safe side. But anyway, I see that we still have a little bit of liquid here. So I don't know if I can, I will put more. Let's see. I think we are okay. Anyway, it's always experimentation, of course. And I know that Catherine is going to experiment either, but you know. So I'm going to start with tissue paper. This is a regular tissue paper. And what I'm going to do with my finger is to put a little bit like circular things like that. It's a lot of time, but I didn't do that. So it's not a lot. You can see when the surface is like wet. I hope you can see, but I can also put it near. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I have here inks and I have here paint. So I think I am going to do this side only because anyway, it's the part that we can see here. So I have this like that. Let's prepare more paper. This one I can maybe even cut it a little bit so I don't have all this here with me. So this is one. Then I have copy paper because I wanted to do something. I am going to use today a gel plate only because I don't want to do some. So I hope it's not a fail because I don't know if I watch all my life my live stream for only the introduction, and I think I remember. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it will be fun. And maybe Catherine or you can find other use or other things that we can do. The last thing I want to do, well, I can use, let's grab some of this. This is cardstock. This is what I prepared the last stream. I did my prom cards. But now, let's say I want, and I am going to do one marker line. Let's say I have this. If this is watercolor, I'm Vaseline in my fingers. That's why I am doing this. And I want to preserve that because that waterproof, even the not waterproof, like if it's watercolor marker, it's not waterproof for sure. But let's see what happens when I put here some paint. Okay, we have cardstock, we have copy paper, we have tissue paper, and let's add this one. And let's do something different so we are not go so boring. Okay. You can, of course, use a brush with the paint. I want to be practical. That's all. And okay, you know me. I have an idea. I don't that idea, but you know if I am prepared enough. Let's take the paper out. There. Okay. So yeah, my camera is a little bit crooked. Now, I want to do the last one thing before we're going to do this. And I think I have some of my last stencils here. Let's see. I found all Paula's stencils, but not mine. And I want to do something so simple. Let's see. Here I am. Stencil of mine. Well, this is not my stencil. Anyway, it's a stencil. So I want to grab a page and I want to go with this like that. So I think we are going to skip the paint, but at the same time, this was not clean, so I have some some transfers from the paint. Anyway, we have enough parts with. We need to let this dry. I will come back to you in a sec. Yeah. I'm back. Let me show you something. Some of them, the ones that I put less, are dry. The ones that I put excess, maybe they need more time, but you also can go over with a little tissue paper, toilet paper, or whatever. So now you see it's shiny, but will stay. Let's go to this one. I prefer to do it out. Okay, this one, it's perfect. And this one, it's a problem because we can do like that. Of course, you can let it dry or put less. Okay, let's see what happened with all of this. I have here the cardstock that we can also dry. And this one, that it's all over. Let's see what happened. Let's put some paint on the croquet plate. Yes. I will leave a link also. It's in a minute 15:35 of my old live stream. So let's see what I am looking for. My brayer. Let's grab some. I don't have now ink. I have acrylic paint. So let's see what happened. It will be a mystery for me too. I know that it will resist, but how? I am doing it okay. We will do. We will. Okay. Let's start with the cardstock that it's little. Then we can put this side of the stencil one. Then we can use this here. And let's put this one, take out the paint. I really wanted to see what happened in the plate if we are going to have some of the paint on the plate, or are we going to have it here and we can wash it, or I don't know. Okay, it's a resist. You can go over. I don't want to do it now because we have a lot of things here, but let's do it with this one. We have resist. Let's do it with, let's take them out or I will lose. Oh, this one is perfect. And let's see this one. That is the stencil one. We have here and we have transfer. In every one of them, we have the paint in here. Let's see if the Vaseline also is here, or I can take this here. I have hammer mill. I have all kinds of papers that are more suitable for printmaking, but wow! So we can transfer whatever we don't put or we block in here. So before I finish, I have one more to do. Maybe not one more, but to let's complete a tissue paper because we had the cards here and I want everything here. So you can see we have receipts, and I think we didn't do this one. That's the copy paper with the receipts. So I am going to put this aside for a little bit. Now I want to see if this is the result or we can have better results. And that will be tried with a wipey. So with a wipey, we could wipe, but I think need to be like immediately. And yes, I don't have the bright white result that I had with, but you had, Patrick, with the blue. And let's see, if I try to erase or to have the paint here, I can't. So let's do whatever we can do. In every one of them, and then we will try something else. Why not? We are experimenting. This is what happened because not all is waterproof or resistant. We have the same paint that we tried to lift again on the paper. And maybe if I let that dry alone, we have another result. Anyway, I'm pleased with this. Let's see what up here. This is the tissue paper. So because it's a regular tissue paper, I don't want to go so much. Let's put white paper behind so we can see the results as they are happening. Let's try dry. Oh, dry, we can certainly have something out. Let's try maybe with a wet carnival paper, tissue paper could be better. Anyway, yes. Oh, no, it's okay. Never mind. And I have really interesting results here, of course. I have interesting results. Let's go to this one. No, this is the transfer. Let's go to this one. Oh, this one that was through a stencil, it's happening. Yes, I love it. We have this one. This one was in this card. Oh, yeah, paper matters. Because as sturdy is the paper, I can go over with better results if I don't do something and ruin it. Anyway, let's go only here. Something like that. Love it. And then cardstock, and this one have some texture in it. Let's try again. Yeah. Not only we preserve what is beneath, but it's not running. And if this is what watercolor marker should run, but now it's waterproof. So I know, Catherine, you have better methods, but this is another one, and you can experiment and see what happens. I want to try one thing, because why not? I have alcohol here. I'm going to put here, and I'm going to dry it like that. Aha! We have seepage, because maybe the alcohol can get in under impermeabilization, because we did it with alcohol. Interesting. Okay, let's try here. Improved? Yeah, maybe because it's wet from the alcohol. Let's see. So let's compare what we have here. Good for transfers on the gel plate. Interesting results. We didn't put here the, well, this is for me the best so far. Let's put a little bit of alcohol here and try to lift it. I don't see so much improvement, maybe a little bit. Okay, this is our tissue paper, and this is our copy paper. So I think that overall we have good collage papers here, and we can continue exploring these avenues. So I want to thank you for being here, for paying attention, leave a comment, Remember, this is not a live stream. This is the way that StreamYard made you recordings and then present them to the YouTube. And yeah, I'm really glad, Catherine, that you made something that remind me something to you. Oh, I cannot speak again. Yeah, I really, really thank you. Because, we inspire each other. And I hope you, and I'm not talking to Catherine now, I'm talking to you. So go watch her and try this too. Why not? You know what? This will be the best interpretation that I am going to do so far of an abstract braille. I have here the eyes and the and the nose, and here there are another one that it's people here. So let's see what I do with that. I will show you next time. Thank you so much. And bye, everyone.